Now it is fixed. Let's see here.
He's going on Twitch right now.
Gonna be playing Call of Cthulhu full playthrough. Probably not all nut tonight because I do have to work, but over the next few days. Let's see here. Make sure it shows correctly. Yep, it is showing Call of Cthulhu. So I tried to buy my NVIDIA 3080 today.
I have no idea what that is.
It's the new video cards that got released. They got bought up in a second. 1 second. The time frame that it took to refresh the website.
A new video card? What did you say?
The new NVIDIA 3080s got released today, and I tried to buy one. I was up, trying to navigate the store. They were sold before I even got the email telling me that they were available.
How much is that one going for?
It was a $700 card. Now they are like on eBay for stupid amounts, like hundreds of them, because they were all bought up by bots. Because they put no anti-bot process for purchasing on any of the sites. Because I tried Newegg, the NVIDIA site, EVGA, MSI, all of them, and I was trying to buy one from all of them, even Best Buy. But you could add it to the cart, you try to process it, nothing saying "Are you a robot?" and it allowed people to buy every single one of them and resell them online.
Oh.
Yeah, so people were livid. People were lighting up, their Twitter and stuff like that. Which, I mean, it's not 100% their fault, but I mean, when you don't put anti-bot stuff, it can kind of defeat the purpose.
Yeah, so they just came out with a new one. That means my card just went down in value.
What card do you have?
2080 Ti.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so this is gonna sting. That's $1,000 card that you have, and the 3080 is, I think, like 60% more powerful than that, and it's a $700 card. So, but what you have is still a really great fucking card. So you don't even have to stress it.
Yeah, I'll still keep this for another year or two.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna have to get a cheaper card because Cyberpunk's coming out soon, and I need a better card to play that shit.
So is that one better than the Titan? Is that what it is?
Which one?
The Titan, right? Is that what it's called?
I don't know what the Titan is.
Okay, he followed you.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's supposed to be Bad Bob, but it somehow
Bad
was...
Bod 007. I mean, it does fit. He does have a bad bod. So, tell him he can go fix that though in his settings. It's not that hard to do.
Oh, I told him to join the Discord.
There's that too. All right, I gotta go get a drink this time. I'll be right back. I've only got a few minutes before this stream starts.
We can start running towards. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
Cool. Perfect.
I'm not hiding here.
Oh, so
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, perfect. Zolfran.
Oh, this again?
He's my favorite. Oh, look, I gotta turn in the quest right here. Oh, I have
Turn?
two quests to turn in here. Did you?
No.
Oh, I never took
I think, no, you didn't actually, because I had to go back.
Whoa, look at all these.
Whoa, really?
56. Wait, do we have to jump on his thing so he can have more reviews?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. He's at 4 right now.
So what do I do?
Just go on Twitch and look up his name.
Okay, I got it. Oh, shit. You gotta get in there. Are you fighting right? Oh.
Yeah.
there you are. Oh. Make sure you're drinking water.
I have some water right here.
All right, I'm back. Oh. So this is a game I've been excited for because I'm a huge fan of the Lovecraftian mythos, you know, Cthulhu, all that shit. You guys have HBO Max?
No.
They got
I
a
used to.
they got a show on there right now called Lovecraft Country. It's based off of the Cthulhu stuff, but really good so far. Really fantastic show.
With HBO Max.
It's HBO's new streaming platform. I mean, it's kind of dick that they now have two, but whatever. But yeah, they have a bunch of TV programs and stuff on there that, you know, are from other networks. Okay, stream will be starting. Okay. Let's do this. So, new game. Let's do the bottom slot so I don't get confused.
The what?
I had another save I was telling you about, and
Oh, okay.
now I'm starting over.
Ah! I didn't mean to click that. Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Whoa, this is a child-friendly program.
Oh,
Just
that's all
kidding.
good.
This person in world chat is talking about selling feet pics for this one mount.
What the fuck?
Let's enter the madness.
Why did that person leave?
There's no madness here.
Oh.
Why did that tank leave?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you didn't want to do
Well, let's just go. Kill. You can tell me, Roy. I'll heal you. Go. I got you.
it. Alright.
Bunch of
Okay,
creepy
David,
music.
I'm watching.
Bunch of creepy music.
Oh shit, you can't even keep aggro, huh? Forgot. It's all good. I got you guys.
What's that, Nash? Am I on it?
Game saved. Shit's getting real. Bunch of scary stuff. All the blood and sinew.
Alright, come over here real quick and eat this.
Wait, what? Wait, what? No, I didn't.
Sit down, eat it real quick. They kill
This
it.
looks like something I can use. Why can't I pick it up? Oh, wrong button. I don't think there's anything down here.
Wow, it's letting me
Those-
do it.
Bolt cutters to progress.
Should I just go in after him?
Wait up. Yeah, there's just two or three of them. Let's just do it again.
Alright. Oh, there's 3.
quite the voice.
What a putrid offering.
Hi, Bob. Or should I say Bod?
You have been chosen.
Oh shoot, Rory. Got you, I got you. Oh shoot. There you go, Tank.
The Bod has arrived. Well, why don't you fix your name? They probably thought it was a more fitting name anyways.
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
And also, they're your kids. You should have taught them how to spell.
I don't think big tanks are the best. Or you don't need to attack no more. We have a tank.
Oh, we do?
I hate whiskey.
Oh, sorry. I thought he wasn't gonna do anything.
So the real choice here
Never
is,
seen this before.
should I drink
I wonder
in
why
this
I
game,
still take
or
these
should I go
things.
sober?
Drink, drink, drink.
Chug,
Been
chug,
too long
chug.
So you
since
think
I've
I
slept
should
in a bed.
corrupt
I used to be an
myself with
avid reader.
alcohol?
Yes.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency
let's
doesn't
do it. Let's
attract
see what happens.
top-notch cases.
I have no idea what'll happen. I just know it causes a different ending.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Should be fun to watch.
Hopefully so.
A good old story of blackmail.
I feel like doing it. A lot of bad shit will
Natural
probably happen.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Because alcohol is never a good mix in the Cthulhu,
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
H.P. Lovecraftian world.
I am in the stream. I think so. Let me see.
All right, let's have that drink. My destiny has been chosen.
I am. I'm watching it. Hold on.
Is that David?
Am I in it?
That's a hard thing to hear. I'm sorry for that.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sheriff.
You know these
in charge of investigating
Smirnoff
the
Ice
I'm
peach
calling
ones
because of a
are
problem with your farm.
terrible.
A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Smirnoff. Look at Smirnoff.
Is that right?
I'm so very
When
sorry,
they're
but I
out
have
of
to
Mike
collect
Carter
personal
lemonade and I don't
information
feel
yet.
like making a mixed drink. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go investigation. Seems like a important trait to potentially have.
Look at that. You got 4 people watching.
As it should be, you know? I mean, who wouldn't want to tune into this? Just kidding. I know I'm not that great.
You're great, David. You're great.
See?
I think they're different.
Already have one admirer. There we go.
I'm a fan.
Fan, admirer, same difference.
Shoot. Pretty close. Oh, I did pull them.
It's the same word with more letters.
Mm.
Let's see here.
Alright.
I think those look like pretty good starting stats. I'm gonna be like Dick fucking Tracy with these stats. Watch. At least I hope so. Guess we'll find out. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce.
Let's do
Our
it.
files will soon be up to date.
I wonder what it'd be like to specialize in a cult though, and you're just like a complete fucking Looney Tune,
What's wrong?
and
As you know, we wish to closely monitor
you're
the
just
progress
spouting
our
off
contract
nonsense
is.
like it's the
And
fucking
with
tentacle
this,
people.
You've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce.
Yeah, I did
you
say
know
I'm gonna
as
be
well as
like
I
Dick
do, there's
fucking
never been
Tracy.
more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth
Not
it?
Tracy getting
There
dick.
was, not
That's a
would
little
you like
different.
Show
I
yourself
mean,
worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you
I could see how you might get that
Mr. Pierce,
confused.
do you still...
I'm coming.
He said he wasn't gonna watch the stream, but I kept telling him to. The reason why was because he was gonna go to bed.
Who goes to bed at
Sir, I came here on the
9
advice of a
o'clock?
person whom I hold in high esteem.
What a
Him.
And I
loser.
must say that I expected
Just
kidding.
anything but a
He's been
drunkard's
going to
I
sleep
love
at
lair.
like 12.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector.
This guy seems
All of
important.
Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you
Is that
simply a
guy we're
deadbeat
trying to say shit?
inebriate?
If you
What?
come to me,
That guy was trying to say something to me.
it means you're
To
desperate.
you?
Nobody
What
believes
is he
me.
saying?
They take me for an old
Trying to
fool.
tell me the
Sarah, my little girl,
fucking
she is
spam
dead.
this one move.
Even you must
where
know of
there's
her.
no reason to spam that
She
move,
was
because
Sarah
if I do this move
Hawkins,
first, it's
painter.
instant rather than having to cast
Yes.
it. And I just
Everyone
explain
knows
that to
her
him,
work.
and he says, "I
The
know."
police accuse her of killing her
Okay,
family.
So...
They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find
I
out
don't
the
want to play
truth.
with like random people like
They
that.
say she was mad, but I know that's
got
a
you,
lie.
so
She would
Lame.
never
Make
have
me eat
done
an
such a
ass.
thing.
But if you have
Gotta
no
get to level
proof,
120.
I've
it'll be
brought
60
all
by the
that I
time you get there.
have.
Or, no, it'll be
Look.
120.
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me
Oh
all the
shoot! Why
assumptions
keep
that come
turning
to
into
mind.
a frog?
The trolls are putting a hex on you, worry.
what am I
what
supposed
it
to
is.
find?
Yeah, I
Tell
know
me-
that, but
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may
So
understand
yeah, a
it.
fun part of my day today was
Is that all
waking
you
up
want from
super
me?
sick.
Yes, please.
All right,
I was literally in a
Corona.
meeting with my boss, and I was like, I
That's
gotta
all
leave
you've
like
got?
right now.
the
So I
painting.
could go throw up.
I placed a file on your
It was the
desk.
Rona.
It contains everything I have on the
Oh
affair.
yeah, I doubt it though. I've pretty much been quarantined this whole time. The only people we've gone to really see has been Sam's grandparents, and they've basically been quarantined because they're elderly. So
Mm-hmm. Little do you know they're throwing parties left and right.
right, the fucking
Getting
ragers
wasted.
and shit up in the old people community.
Like, if you could be me, you get
Its
a round of
strange
golf
beauty
on
isn't
me.
enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
All these fucking people. This is what they're doing. I guess we can take the XP.
So I know that there's a thing for first aid.
A warehouse on Darkwater.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile.
like
I believe
Choices
you are
Matter
right,
games.
sir.
I'm
This
excited
case
to
is
see
not
how
as
this
simple
is
as it
going
appears.
to turn out.
I am aware
Especially
of that.
since it is a
I
Choices
believe there is
Matter
more to
horror.
this case than just an accident.
Yeah, that's why I like the Telltale games.
Oh yeah.
You must tell me
So
if what the police suggest about the mental
have
state
you
of your
played
daughter is true.
Until Dawn
No.
on the PS4?
Sarah had visions.
No, I've always
Everyone
wanted
knew
to.
that.
I watched.
She never would
I
have
think it
hurt a
was
fly.
Markiplier. I
She
watched him
only
play it.
thought she saw things.
Such a great game.
Saw things.
You have a PlayStation?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
I never knew
I
what
didn't
she
know
meant by that. My
have
daughter
all
was
systems.
an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce.
Except
You
for the
must
newer
find
ones.
out the
Or the
truth
newest one.
about her life and death.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
This is a pretty old game though, but still good. I don't give a shit. And if I can play something that looks like it, came out when NES was out.
Darkwater.
I can sure as hell play an older
Never
one
heard
of
of the
these types of
place.
games.
Where is
I
that?
actually have an NES.
It's a small, remote island off the coast
Is
of
it one of those
Boston.
minis?
Sarah lived there
Yeah.
with her son and
Yeah,
her
yeah.
husband.
I suppose you
I-
want to ship
I'm
me
sad
off
I don't
there.
have my old
Darkwater
NES
holds the
anymore
secret
'cause,
regarding my daughter, Mr.
got
Pierce.
stolen from my
You
mom's
must
boyfriend.
uncover it.
Mm.
The sender's label mentions
And my Sega. They
Warehouse
stole all my old
36.
consoles.
That's
Oh
right.
wow.
Still
It
got my
came
Game
with
Boys though.
Sarah's last painting.
I have like
And
all
you
of
think
them
your
somewhere.
daughter could have been the sender?
Dad was
That is
reading your
what
bio
you
and
must
he
find
saw
out.
something about
Go
the
to
Atari.
Darkwater. Find
Yeah.
Warehouse 36.
His Atari that I used to play.
Yeah.
Space Invaders! I think there was
I think I'm
Pitfall
beginning to
too, I think we
understand.
had. I don't remember.
I'm willing to do anything
might have
for
been my
my
friends.
daughter to recover her
That game
honor.
was god
Quiet
awful.
down.
Like people,
I'm
it
on
was,
your
it was
side.
good back then, but I look
Let's
back
sum
now,
things
it was
up.
pretty awful.
An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
I played the
only
newer
clue
Pitfall on the phone.
Is a sort of promontory
Pitfall.
painting sent from
Yeah.
Darkwater
Like how
right
new?
before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about
remember,
her
like, 5
supposed
years
folly.
ago?
which you don't totally deny.
Okay, because there was one that
Find
came
warehouse. Find out the truth regarding
out, I think
Sarah
when I was a
Hawkins' death.
teenager.
You'll be handsomely
Um,
compensated.
That was
All
on
right.
the,
I'll take the case.
I
I'll
want
go
to
to
say
Darkwater
PlayStation.
and look into the death
I
of
don't
your
No,
remember.
this
It
one
was,
was
it was
on-
pretty
Thank
good.
you, Mr. Pierce.
This one was on the
I
phone.
didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
I enjoyed the one on the phone. It was kind of like
Darkwater.
fuck,
I
what's
think
it
I've got a
called?
book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
There's the book I
Tomb Run.
forgot.
It's like Tomb Run. I think that's what it was called.
What was it called?
Tomb Run.
Darkwater
Never
is
heard
off
of
the
it.
coast of Boston. All I have
Or
to do
is
is
that
go
what
to the
that game's
port.
called? Where you steal the.
I just hope that
where
I
you
can find a
start
boat
running away
able
from like
to
this
take me
giant
to
fucking
Darkwater.
creature that's chasing you, and you're swiping left and right, up and down, to
Wait, what are
like,
you
jump
talking
over
about?
obstacles. Is it called Tomb Run? You know that phone game?
Have you played the one that's the equivalent of that where you're running through like fields of zombies? You're just running and running, and you'll like get guns and you can shoot some of the zombies that might get in your path, but it's all about seeing how long you can run for before getting just
I mean,
killed.
Oh, Temple Run. That's what it's called. Temple Run.
oh, the gorilla.
Yeah, the gorilla's chasing you. And you collect like these gems as you're running.
Let's have another drink.
You already finished your first one?
No. I'm talking about my
Oh.
character, because we went the path of an alcoholic, fellas, madam.
Oh, in the game, I thought you were drinking.
No, I mean I am. I got a Smirnoff, but I mean
Oh, okay.
this is fucking nothing. This is like drinking one beer. I did it because it makes me kind of loose. No, I'm just playing.
What the fuck?
Makes me a little more relaxed when playing these types of games, because, dude, I get on fucking edge playing horror type stuff. It makes me a wee bit scared. I'm just kidding.
Who's this guy talking to, Stellan?
I don't really get scared other than waiting for my wife to come and scare the ever-living shit out of me. So I'll get all into it, and then she'll come up and be like, hey. She says once, but it's been more than once.
She scared you multiple times?
Yeah, it's... Horror games are probably some of my favorite types, and I haven't played them for a very long time, because when we were at our last house, she scared the shit out of me on like 3 separate occasions when I was playing Outlast,
Such a fun game.
and I never recovered. I was forever broken those days, and I don't know that I will ever recover. But it's a long road ahead, but I think that one day I may
Almost there.
become the horror gamer that I used to be.
You sound like you're so fucking hurt. Like you're
Maybe I
fucking
was.
Therapy right now.
Maybe I was. Don't bet on it.
Like you're gonna about to fucking cry or some shit.
Dude, I'm opening up to you guys. Letting you know the pain that was in my heart. Pretty good environment in this game so far, though, I have to say. Very, very no hope-esque. So, like, everything's just gloomy shithole, really.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
What?
Yeah, a game that used to scare me back on the Kinect.
Welcome to
You had to
Darkwater
use your
Island,
body and you
Mr.
had to walk
Pierce.
through. And probably
Why,
using your
thank you,
entire
Captain.
body instead of a controller is probably way scarier, in my opinion.
So, what
Oh,
wind
hell yeah.
brought you?
Dude, that's why I look forward
Does the Hawkins case
to
mean anything to you?
the future of VR, because
A sad story.
that's where
that we
horror
all
games are
prefer to
really
forget.
gonna start killing
Charles
people.
Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was
Like,
a
people
good
are gonna literally have heart attacks. And it
his
will be
wife.
wondrous.
Sarah Hawkins.
Yeah, Dad's buying.
nice
he
young
put in
woman
a pre-order
and a
request
great
for that
angel wanted
VR headset.
Yeah, you should tell him he's still gonna have to log into Facebook
You know
on
what?
it. It doesn't have
Go
an
have a drink at
optional
the
part. It
Stranded
specifically
Whale.
says
What
it
you need is a
requires
good
it.
pick-me-up.
You have to log
Mitchell
into
may not be
Facebook.
very welcoming,
Yep.
but his bar holds
For
a
what?
surprise for
To
you.
use the
As
headset.
for me, you'll find me at
Oculus
the
is
Harbor
owned by
Master's office.
Facebook.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here,
Why the fuck
I
do you
have a
think they're
pile
making
of
those things so
documents
cheap
that should
so they can
interest you.
steal your data?
Understood.
They're gonna brain
I'm going for a
scan
look
your
around the
dad and
docks.
they're gonna know all of his deepest, darkest secrets. They're gonna make a clone of your dad just like fucking Westworld shit. He's gonna start trying to sell sex robots to everybody.
Oh my god.
It'd be like that one episode of fucking Mordecai and Rigby where they threw Benson into a cryo freezer or some shit and they made him into like the best partier of the century. You know, Worry doesn't like regular show.
What do you mean? Why do you keep saying that?
I didn't even know what it was. Sam kind of made me watch it. It's pretty funny.
I love the regular show. I don't know why you keep saying that.
It's just because it's funny to fuck with you.
Honestly, you don't seem like the person that would like it, Rory.
What?
I think
Yeah.
I see you watching more like Downtown Abbey.
Fucking old ass English shows.
Yeah, right. You know, it's only because I said that I wasn't
Let's
like
get him another drink.
a fan of Adventure Time.
Wait, what?
In my
Adventure
Get
Time?
get out of here. Just get out of
She
here.
is now. She is now.
Dude, Adventure
Yeah,
Time is
but-
amazing.
Yeah, I love
I
Adventure
got
Time.
her.
Pure instinct.
I just finished
I
like
behaved
the
like a
whole
hot-
thing,
I
and it's
sincerely
really good.
apologize.
I like it. But when we were
307th
younger, I was
Infantry
just like,
Regiment.
eh. I was like, what
That'll
the?
be
I
okay
was like,
for
what are
now.
you watching, Nash?
But the war is over.
It's
Try
like,
not to
what the
forget it.
heck?
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to
I'm a humble
answer or
man.
not.
I will apologize for my mistakes. I did not mean to start a fight.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
God. I swear, I need auto target.
You should have an auto
Click your
target.
move. Like if you just click one of your moves, it'll start attacking something.
What
Oh,
can you
really?
tell me about her?
Yeah.
We all knew she was famous
Usually
on the
your one
mainland.
ability.
That's why
For her paintings.
you get slowed down on DPS.
Never
You
understood
can't,
why.
Like,
Man.
That's what I was trying to say.
I don't wanna
Is like I
speak
feel like
ill
I'm
of the
constantly
dead.
clicking, like trying to get my target.
Shouldn't be that hard.
But it's
I
hard.
usually just press tab.
Yeah, tab's the best way to do that shit, man.
Is it?
Hell yeah. There,
yeah,
so
there
you can
go.
set up 2 different types of tabs, which is extremely essential when you're playing that damn game. You set up a separate one for targeting players and a separate one for targeting NPCs. Especially if you do PvP. If you don't do PvP, just do the one for NPCs.
That's a good idea for even for healing. Shit, I didn't think of that.
Well, for healing, it's only for combat. For healing, depending on like if you're doing raids, get a healing frame. But if you're just doing group stuff, you can bind keys, which should be by default like F1 through F5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Different party members, and then you can just hit whatever heal key you need after that. Honestly, the easiest route I ever did was set up macros for click actions, so I didn't need any of those damn heal applications. I just needed the actual like raid frames or whatever, and whatever specific button press I did while mousing over someone allowed me to do that specific heal or cleanse or whatever. There's a lot of really easy like macro guides out there. Honestly, there's a lot of even pre-made ones that you can do, but it's the mouse over healing.
Okay. True.
That's
oh,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
did a search for.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal.
Yeah,
I mean,
named
for a
as
young woman with a child and all
healer
that.
for too
We saw them in
long
the papers
in
and we
that
said
damn
to
game.
ourselves,
Oh yeah.
who can
Since
paint such
release all the
things?
way up till Legion.
Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You played until
You
Legion?
need to see them for yourself.
Huh?
Make up
You
your
played
own
Legion?
mind.
Yeah, that's where they introduced those legendary weapons, right? That everybody
Yeah.
got one for each spec, and they
Yeah.
would put specific improvements into it or whatever, or upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last one that me and Sam played.
I thought it was just Sam.
No, shit, if Sam was playing it, I was playing it. Like, like a black hole. If she's doing it, I get sucked in. So,
Well, hopefully she starts up again.
Her
and
vision.
you'll start up.
it's not gonna happen.
Was it so terrible?
Really?
Way
We've
I
pretty
see
much
it,
put our foot down on that
The
game.
truth is really a question of point of view.
Sam's on
What
the
do you
fence,
mean by
but
that?
I'm not.
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
What can we do to convince her to come back?
I guarantee you I won't, though. Even if you did convince her, I wouldn't.
I've got what I need.
Really?
Anything else?
It's with too much time investment. I have too many games I have to be able to play, and I can't do it on WoW. WoW's the second job.
The Stranded Whale.
Wow, was my first and only job.
I guess
right
this
now.
bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic
grind don't
sort of
stop.
guy.
Why don't you become a
The
gold
name,
farmer?
it reminds us of the golden age of Dockwater. When our
I
whalers
don't even know
left
how
for
to make
long
gold,
months and
dude.
came back,
It's so hard for me to
sweating
make gold.
and
I
stinking
spend
of the
too
oil
much more
and
than I make.
flesh of the
Yeah, I
whales
used to
eating
make
hot.
bank
It was a tough time, all the
with
same.
fishing and
but
alchemy,
steeped
but
in glory.
the
We've never known such
the
wealth.
real
since
money
then.
is playing the auction house.
Mhm.
Picking stuff up that's bid low and putting it back up at a higher rate, controlling the whole entire market for specific items that are highly sought after, shit like that. Basically setting the price for specific goods.
You know, they got rid of first aid.
Did they
You can
really?
no longer- yeah, you can no longer have first aid unless you're a
Captain
tailor.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
That's
you want
weird.
a drink?
Yeah, I was pissed.
Just go undead and cannibalize everything.
I wouldn't
Only
say
a
no to a
small
glass.
glass.
Try
Let's
this.
have another drink. My guy's just like, fuck it.
I think we'll get along well.
I think I will have every drink opportunity in this game. I have a feeling it's gonna fuck me in the long run, though.
Your character becomes an alcoholic.
Well, he's already like it describes him as an alcoholic, but the main thing
You know
is,
where this
that
place is?
he
Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
apparently, like,
Hawkins
if you don't
warehouse.
drink, you won't have certain
I see,
influences
yeah.
in the game
If I were
affect
you, I wouldn't
So I have
hang
a feeling
around
there's
there.
going to be a choice
Why not?
that
First off, there are
alcohol is going to
rumors.
heavily weigh upon
Sailors from
what
around here say you can
I
hear noises
decide.
coming from the warehouse at night.
I'm siding with the booze
Screams,
either way.
that sort of
Fuck
thing.
everybody.
Screams.
The
That's
sauce
not
is what's
all.
important.
There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
All right.
Ah,
Let's talk to some of these bar scrubs.
Nightmares.
I mean,
Can
playing
hear
my
things and voices whispering.
playing my
Will
new
follow
troll
its
guy
reader and
as a
appear
druid.
at various
I've already made
locations,
almost about
gifted with its
4,000
own
gold since I
consciousness.
started him.
until it finds a new
Dude, I loved
reader.
the changes that they made with how druid forms looked with troll.
Mhm. They have these new trolls called the Zandalari trolls. You ever heard of them? Or seen what they look like?
That's it.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe we should let him take it.
But their form,
No, the risks are too high.
Their bear form doesn't
It's
look
a
like
book
a bear.
after
It
all.
looks like an ankylosaurus
Pure
in a way.
knowledge.
Interesting.
So it's like it looks like a dinosaur. And then their travel form is a raptor, which is really cool.
That's
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of cool.
Like a green raptor with like tusks, and then their flight form is a pterodactyl.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Their cat form is like
The miraculous catch.
I don't know how you
Apparently,
explain it.
The most significant event
If you
of
know
the last 80
dinosaurs,
years.
or like if you've played Ark enough, they kind of look like these things called Ravagers, which they kind of look like dogs, skinny and bony, but they have like spikes on their spine. But it's just so much more different than everyone else's. That's why I'm obsessed with them as I'm playing my druid. Because I tried playing a druid as a Thorn, it's just not the same because they look like everyone else.
Hmm.
And their Moonkin form is a little weird. It's like a skinny version of the Moonkin. It makes me uncomfortable.
What's it look like? A skinny version? That's weird.
Of the Moonkin.
That's ugly.
I love the
I
boom
know.
chicken. I ran boom chicken for a while.
I never liked Moonkin, or I never liked Balance.
Yeah, I didn't like balance.
You
Balance
like
was
our
hella
song?
strong for a little while though,
We're true sirens.
especially in
We may not be pros,
arena.
but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
okay.
reminder of the time when we were still
Boomkin
fishing
piece of
for
shit.
whales off Darkwater
I
Island.
hated running into boomkins.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales,
Tuesday,
of
I
course.
always hate
They
running into
all
rogues.
disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that,
Fuck
yes.
rogues.
There were fewer and
Rogues
fewer
are
of them.
useless.
Until the
Or
last.
paladins.
The biggest.
You can never kill a
The
paladin.
one of the miraculous catch.
Not until Shadowlands.
Exactly.
So when Shadowlands comes
I've never heard
out,
this song before.
Shattering Throw
Only
comes
people
back.
from here know it. It tells the story
So
of the
stupid that they got rid
miraculous
of that.
catch.
I was pissed.
I saw the newspaper clipping.
Like, why would you
You
get
don't
rid of
believe
that?
it, do you?
That made
Watch
paladins
what you say, young man.
feared.
That
Or fear-
catch
or
saved our
They feared
island.
warriors.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you? Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
So I had a guy today try to sell me
Where's the proof?
followers,
We're
and
the proof.
viewers.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger
It's
in
like, pitch me
1847.
$10, I can get
It's
30
true.
people to follow
Everything
you. And I'm
happened
like,
just as it says in the newspaper
nah.
report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Like, I'm not looking to pay for followers.
Yeah. That's the pussy way.
Wow, people actually do that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, it gets spammed on the channels. Like, want more followers? Contact blah blah blah, and we'll send good vibes
I bid
your
you
way.
farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Oh shoot!
So long.
It's the same thing on Instagram where
It's literally everything. Just like gold spammers that are like, hey, you want to buy shit?
What
got
you
you,
looking
bro.
at, stranger?
Ooh.
If there's somebody out there that can try to exploit something, they're gonna do it.
which is why I was skeptical about buying gold online, but it's turned out 100% so far.
It really depends, but
Like fucking Michael got gypped one time.
oh,
That's
it
fucking funny.
happens. I've known a few people. Buddy of mine gave like $100 for gold and didn't get any of it.
Damn.
He was trying to get like a stupid amount of gold too. It was like but this was back in vanilla, so gold was extremely expensive.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I remember I dropped like $20 for some gold one time. Got myself like 1,000 gold, so I could buy like my mounts and whatnot.
$87. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna hit 90 before 12.
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
My plan was to hit 90
Let me
before
drink,
3 a.m.
stranger.
But that's gonna work out too good.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
That's a big dead fish.
Please move back.
That's it.
Let
Alright.
the police do their
That's
work.
it?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address.
Someone says
Warehouse
Claudia, can you give me
36,
that staff, please?
Darkwater Harbor.
Let's give her that stuff.
Ah.
How do I do that?
And so who are you?
Trade.
I didn't
and then,
introduce myself. Edward Pierce,
And then you
private
gotta get the
detective.
secret thing.
In any case, it's not very
Over here,
important.
help me.
I can't answer
Alright.
that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games,
Which one
me.
is it?
Which one is it?
Now,
I don't know.
please,
This one? What is
allow
that?
me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget
Oh,
it.
no.
Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
And oh man,
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
She
coming.
says I did a staff.
Something.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate.
Oh, it's this thing, yeah.
It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
What's
Don't
that?
put that beast back
Is that
in the
a staff?
water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it.
man, these
Nobody-
damn stupid idiots. These coppers, they just don't understand.
Oh.
A bad omen when they say it. All right.
I had
Fishing
some person
equipment.
try to follow me today on
Do with some rust
Instagram,
remover.
and
What?
they messaged me. They're like, "Hey, did you go to Ironwood?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, how do you know? And I was looking at his page, and he's a Marine
A
Corps,
souvenir from a more
recruiter.
prosperous era.
Oh,
I guess this
Oh, fuck.
blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 7
course.
years.
I'm like, it's that time.
The
And they
Scylla.
only trade what?
It finished up beached at the entrance
I'm
to the
like, not
harbor.
this shit again. I don't think I could ever do Marine Corps.
I knew I couldn't.
I'd probably do like the Army or just like the Navy. but
If I
probably
was to do
never
any of
Marine.
them, it would probably be Air Force, mainly because it's the more technical of all of
Mhm.
them.
This man
Um,
and Fitzroy could be twins.
But even so, like it's just
What a
you have to have a
macabre.
very specific
a
mentality
souvenir.
for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like I have friends that went through it. You know, some of them are good, some of them are not. You know, but
Mhm.
that shit definitely changes the way a person is,
Yeah.
for sure. Like there's no doubts on that.
Broken. This
Especially
place
if they
seems
see
half
combat.
abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I think my mouse sensitivity is a little high.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Too far.
From here, I
there,
see
buddy.
everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my
harbor.
sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
My phone is telling me it's
yes,
time
I
I
can
should
see
work
the
out.
one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you,
I think
but
it's trying
with
to
a
tell me
wooden
I'm
leg.
getting a little
And
fat.
for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Stop
His
playing
wooden
games.
leg
Get
is
to work,
here.
boy.
You can go
Exactly.
and see it if you're
Move that
interested.
lumpy butt and
I'm just back from the
burn them
wharves.
calories.
The dead killer whale is
I'm
unsettling
gonna
the
trot
sailors.
my ass over to the
Ah, yes.
fridge and
Us
grab
men
a
of the
snack
sea
is
are
what I'll do.
superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds.
Did you guys
I
ever
know
play a
of
game
no
called
creature able to
Black
cause them.
Desert?
And I took you for a detective.
Talking about that online
Believe me
game?
when I say that these wounds are significant.
No, I've never played
Come.
That's the game
You've
that
only
pulled me
just
away from
arrived
WoW.
on Darkwater,
it. Oh, really?
and already you think like a
Sam's
sailor.
playing it right now.
That game.
Yeah, it's like a J RPG, MMORPG. It's like very anime-esque kind of thing. Really great game,
The police
though.
took the decision to put the
Except
killer
for all
whale
the
back
pay
into
to
the
win.
sea.
You've got to understand them.
Yeah, I don't
They
like
didn't know
pay-to-win
what to do
games.
with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says
Yeah,
that
well, if you
whatever
wanna be
caused those
competitive,
wounds is no
then
longer in these waters?
It kind of sucks, but
You think we should have
you're just
kept it?
playing casual.
To look into the real cause of
It's
its
got
death,
a
at
metric
least.
fuck ton of stuff to do, and the world is really cool.
Mhm.
Sam plays a merchant in it, so she is trying to
The
make that
miraculous
cheddar.
catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story
Probably
of the
shouldn't
sailors'
say
return
cheddar
to Darkwater
because it
Harbor.
shows how old I am.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Agreed.
Who wants to listen to an old dude?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What?
Dude, there's so much.
I don't
gray
mind you
in
visiting my
facial
harbor
hairs
master's
popping up now.
office, but I'd prefer if you
It's
didn't
scary.
go through my affairs.
It's okay. I have some
Are you
gray
being
in my hair,
blackmailed?
which doesn't make sense.
Not
I'm only
exactly,
19,
no.
But whatever.
That
How the
shyster wants to
hell?
make us
You're
pay
like 12
protection
years
money.
old.
With any success?
So I
I
have
wouldn't say that.
gray, I have
She
black,
terrifies
I
my
have brown,
men
and I
as
also
much as her
have,
own.
ginger.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
It's weird. I got 4
So
colors.
you got a color deficiency.
What?
You just have all of them. It can't decide what color your hair wants to be.
I'm like, I haven't even dyed my beard. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe it's time.
I'm looking for
I
Warehouse
guess.
36.
Rub some shoe polish
You know
up
where
in
it
there.
is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
I've never dyed my hair in my entire
Understood.
life.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Not once. Like the closest I've come to dyeing my hair is those cans of hair paint that you can spray on your hair. I did that on a Halloween once, and then I was like, oh, this is like really awful hairspray.
I've bleached my hair, and I think I've dyed my hair like a black blue. That's
It
about
belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Yeah, there's
Ship owners from father to son.
Sam makes me dye
I think
her
that
hair.
somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
I think that's just mainly like a girl thing, usually. That they like to dye their hair multiple
Can you tell me
times,
where the
different
warehouse is
colors.
again?
Look, I've
It's in an area
already
I used to
shown
do
it
it
to
a lot.
you. It's the one with the
Well,
cop on guard duty out
Ariel,
front.
she does what?
You
Different,
can't miss
like,
it.
Understood.
gnarly colors.
Yeah.
You know, like fluorescent colors. Like Sam has to still, go to a location where she has to worry about what color her hair is. So the craziest we get is like a deep purple
I shall be on my way.
or
So
red.
come back and
deep
see
red,
me when you've got
like a
something
bright
new.
red, maybe. Me, if I ever see my hair's just getting a little weird, I just cut it all off. It's the easier route.
Do you even pay to go get your hair done or no?
Hell no! Did I buy clippers? I cut that shit myself. You have any idea how much money I've saved since I was a teenager not paying for haircuts?
It's a sign.
Shit ton.
There's something coming.
It's too much. I used to pay for haircuts, and then I started shaving my head.
When I was working, I would pay about
They can't understand.
anywhere between $50 to $60 for my haircut every 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, my hair grows really fast, so I had to get haircuts at least once a month, and I would say it was about anywhere from $10 to $20 a visit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're like, oh, that's probably cheap, but still, shit adds up, especially when you're young and you got no fucking money.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of being like, I think I will spend $10 on some hair clippers and cut my hair for the next 20 years.
That's what I probably do when I'm older.
Like the only other time, and then the other hair choice I did, which was long hair, I wasn't cutting my hair then either. Like, it just got long and gross.
idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have inflicted them.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah?
These wounds.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Let's see, can I pick this lock? Success.
There.
There we go.
Hello, old friend.
Bottle of booze. I don't mind if I do. Yeah, my guy is a full-blown alcoholic this game. There's just no turning back at this point.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to
Dirty
St. Brendan.
fisherman.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
These guys look like they're trashed.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Patron
Go
saint
see for yourself.
of whales
He's at the
and
end of the
whalers.
jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers
go to
and
bed,
fishermen like us. Until
'Cause I
those
gotta wake up
assholes
stupid
defaced
early.
him.
For what?
Work.
Finally got a job interview, huh?
Oh yeah, for what?
Doing a
Peculiar
thing that Dobby
house.
does.
Yeah,
at
that's
Valor
where
for
we
the-
live. Our
Doing
boat.
what?
It's not because
customer
it doesn't
service.
float anymore that
For who?
we're going to abandon it.
For Hulu.
Oh, for Hulu.
Isn't it
Hey
a bit
man,
early
if
for
it
alcohol?
pays, that's what
We got
matters.
nothing better to do
Yeah.
anyway.
Give
You
me
have to
give
go
me
to a
Not
call
much
center or work
around
from home.
here.
Fitzroy
work
gives
from
us a
home.
few
Good,
chores every
even
now
better.
and again, but since the whaling station shut
Dude, any
down,
job that lets you
ain't a
work
lot
from
of
home
jobs
is
left around here.
So much better
So
than going
we
into
drink.
any location. I love working from home.
Isn't it a bit
'Cause I
early
used
for
to do
alcohol?
a
We
2-hour
got
commute
nothing
one way.
better to do
like,
anyway.
every day.
There's not much work around
When I
here.
worked for
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every
We'll
now
drive
and
through the
again,
whole
but
damn
since the
city.
whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left
Yeah.
around here.
And yeah,
So
that
we
was
drink.
the worst time of my life was dealing with that traffic. Dude, I mean, when you are already working like 10-hour shifts, 8 or 10-hour shifts, and sometimes, which they were giving us a lot of mandatory overtime at the time, so it was like up to potentially a 12-hour shift we were working, and then I would spend another 4 hours out of my day in traffic. So I would get home, I would eat, and I'd go to bed and just repeat.
Yeah.
Wanted to drive into oncoming traffic on my motorcycle.
The two guys behind you.
Definitely glad I don't.
What are
do
they
it anymore.
guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Kat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
It's enough talking to these drunkards.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better... What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Their faces look very similar, but with different facial hair.
What?
These guys in this game.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site, and we let no one enter her property.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Yeah,
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her
She's
back.
quite scurry. This one, bad bitch.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that
There's two
we're guarding our
different
boss's
definitions
turf.
of a bad bitch, David.
She's dangerous. That's what I'm talking about.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this
I
warehouse.
didn't know this game had
Now,
rough
we don't
language.
give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Cancel it.
Shut it down. This is a PG channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna stand for this shit.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
There's gotta be another way.
Never.
There's always another way.
It's always only
look
one
who's
way.
back.
Did you miss
Only
us?
one way, you say.
Mhm.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
Working shady
You
deals.
send us to take the
Let's do
punishment
this.
while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Well, I happen to have this
what
bottle
I've
right here. Have a drink, fellas.
You're a good guy, you.
I'm your best friend. Now go fight
Follow
those
me.
guys.
Fucked up.
Cheers, jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch in a fisherman's hut.
You got it coming. What? You helped yourself from my stock?
He stooped to the kill.
Well, they didn't sound too happy about that. Yeah. Stealing
I think
that
I'm
bottle of booze.
I think I'm gonna take a 30-minute break.
Don't go. I'll miss you.
I don't care.
Let's see.
You got your game to help you.
It's not the same
Perfect.
without you.
Oh, this place stinks.
Alright. Talk to you later.
Alright,
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
It seems suspicious.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? What happened here?
I think that's
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Uh-oh.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Yeah, shoddy police work there, pal.
Her again.
The hell kind of monitoring you doing of this
This case
crime
has nothing to
scene?
do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Oh, shit.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Ooh.
Come on, keep the smile.
Shots fired.
You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it.
Wow.
Can we go to the mansion now?
Ballsy bitch.
Who the hell are
threatening
you?
To,
What were you doing on my
cut
turf?
a cop's face.
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Hey, she's got some cojones.
Mansion.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
All right, so now that we're at chapter 3, I think I will end the stream of this tonight, as I have to get ready for bed. Let's see. Do a little cutscene here. That should save after that. Just woke up.
Well, here we are.
Wife
Hawkins mansion.
Rushed out in a hurry.
The place has been abandoned since the fire.
All right. Well, that's all she wrote for tonight. I will continue this Call of Cthulhu adventure tomorrow. Thank you for watching.